this is what I do on a day off when I don't have time to go exploring. I do all my little chores and bits of shopping and stuff on the bike. That's actually how I got so much experience up on the bike early. Like, I changed any trip I was going to do in the car, I changed to do on the bike, and in any weather, which isn't that big a deal, but I did go out in some very heavy weather earlier on. So today I just got to pop into work, see somebody there briefly, back out to Lismore and get a haircut, then go and buy some beers and stuff, some sort of food. Yeah, so kind of a vague little plan, and yeah, I'm on the bike, so I'm happy. There's another little cranky rant. Another little cranky rant. Another little cranky rant. So one thing I wanted to talk about is the whole worldwide argument over global warming. Now, let's just put the expression global warming aside, okay? Because there's plenty of arguments. Some people say it's a natural phenomenon, blah blah blah. What is happening is there is a bit of an emergency happening, which is going to affect all of us, to do with our entire environment and our food sources, and possibly even our survival. Now, forget global warming. The fact is, the elephant in the room is there's too many people. There are too many people on this planet, and it's growing faster and faster. So we need to be a lot more careful with how we live. That's all simple. I mean, we're creating far too much shit. We're creating far too much plastic waste. We're creating far too much just simple rubbish, and it's stupid. That's the only way I can put it. It's stupid. There's a lot of economical factors behind that, but that is also stupid because it's too short term. Now let's just talk about economics for a while. Part of the reason behind everything being so shit quality these days is because of the great Western idea of continual growth. It's the most moronic economic idea ever, and they're all sticking to it. All these bloody politicians are sticking to it. Economic growth, must have economic growth. Like, oh, for instance, you know, you get a large corporation and they made 100 million profit last year. That means they simply must make more than 100 million profit this year because of economic growth. It is moronic. I'm sorry, but it is moronic. It's not sustainable. What's wrong with making 100 million profit next year? So they say, oh, it's all about the shareholders, you know. They want to make more money next year. Fuck the shareholders. Are you in a business to provide for your customers or what? I mean, that's what the whole idea is. You're providing a product or service for customers, not for fucking shareholders. That's just a joke. So, in order to provide continual growth, not only are people getting stupider, as in executives and people in control, they're also running out of any possibility of ideas, you know? Anybody who was wise and got some really good ideas happening about productivity, about how to make things cleverer, has got to the peak of where they could get to, and then the push of economic growth has meant that they've had to go, right, well, what else can we do? Oh, I know, let's make the stuff cheaper. Let's lay some people off. Let's make the stuff with less people doing harder work and getting less pay. That's basically the idea. So the quality of the product and the service disappears. So moronic, just moronic. But they're all sticking to it, you know. There's nothing wrong with having a successful business and just maintaining a decent profit margin. Why do you have to make more each year? That is just sending us all down the toilet. It really is. So yeah, that's my little rave on that. So that connects to the whole, I don't want to say global warming, but the whole ecological disaster we're all facing. Now, we are facing one, like, don't fool yourself. There was a really good point somebody made, which was, okay, so if global warming isn't true, let's look at the two scenarios. One, we ignore it, we continue to make shit and dirty up our world. Two, we do something about it, and even if it isn't true, we clean up our world, we get more efficient, and we stop making shit and shitting up our environment. Seems like an easy choice to me. I know there's a lot of heated discussion on this, and that's, as far as I can tell, that is something that's been done on purpose by the people with all the money. They'd rather us fight about whether something's happening or not than do something about it. And the more we're fighting about it and arguing about it, the more they can continue to make profit off us, with no real justification for making that profit. Now we're here in a beautiful tree arch that I love, and I hope I don't get run over whilst taking a picture of my beloved bike. So anyway, that's my little rave for the minute. I don't want to argue with anybody about pedantics, you know. The fact is, I mean, if you don't think we have made our world a disgustingly dirty, you know, polluted place, well, I'm sorry, you're blind. Perhaps you live in somewhere that it isn't yet. I doubt it. You know, the fact is we're all breathing in microplastics as we speak. All of us. So I don't want to argue about that. Just, would you rather shit in your old backyard or have a clean backyard? That's what it boils down to. Anyway, that's my little rave for the moment. Probably. I'll continue with my day off, which involves riding my motorbike and having fun. Another little cranky rant! So there might still be roadworks going on in here. Could be interesting. Given by the low loader sitting there. Hi, buddy.
They just sprayed hot tar down, big fella.
Is he? Hmm.
So it's going to be a while wait.
I don't mind mud and dirt, but the tar's a bit hard to get off.
Yeah,
All right.
when it's about 800 degrees too.
All right, thanks for that, mate. I'll turn around.
Safe trip.
Thank you. That was cool that he thought to tell me. You know, he could have just stood there and gone, oh, this will be fun, watching this guy get stuck. As I get myself glued to the 800-degree tar, melt my tyres, they explode. What a video that would have made. Is that a lost opportunity? Got 1 bar of fuel left. I got to get all the way back to Lismore. Oh, I've got 2 bars of fuel left and I'm going downhill, so I'll just keep going downhill and I'll make fuel. That seems to be how it works. I'll go the back way through Teavin and Eltham. There's a fun little windy road. Back to 1 bar. I need to find another downhill, make some more fuel. Oh, that's what I smell. An animal truck that I'm behind. Oh, all the peas coming out on the left side at the moment. See, that's urine coming out of there. Lovely. That's the southern rim of the big crater you're looking at over there. Alrighty, had my hair cut. Does my head look big in this? On we go. This is where I do my favourite shopping. Alright, favourite shopping done. Time to go home.